realize I felt like shit until I didn't feel like shit anymore a couple days later. I was like, man, I really feel like shit. I don't know what it was.
Maybe you just felt like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. Shit happens. Glad you're feeling better, hopefully.
Yeah, so am I. My cat's very angry at me because he was sleeping on my chair on a pile of socks and I made a move so I could play the game. So now he's giving me the stink eye.
Did you at least give him the socks?
Yeah, socks are on the bed, but he's not going to lay on them anymore. He's being irritable. He's got his favorite spot on the floor he wants to lay on. Right out of hand's reach.
Get you one of them stick feather toys so that you can poke it.
He doesn't care about you get those toys like the feather or the string on it. He doesn't play with the feather or the string, but you smack him with the stick end, he'll play the shit out of that thing for 20 minutes.
Poke, 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 poke.
Yeah, basically. He loves to like attack the end of sticks, but he won't play with like a feather on a stick.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's very weird.
So he got new headphones and he's installing drivers?
That's what he said.
Classic Karen.
Yeah. We have another minute or two. It doesn't pop in. We'll just start and you can pick up later. Something to remind me, you guys, we stopped last week when you were leaving Camp Vengeance, right?
Yeah, we basically told the guy, like, hey, we're going to continue doing what we were going to do, but we fixed your squad so you guys can do the patrol. And he was kind of pompous about it. But Mandrid was like, I was a soldier, I know these things, let me deal with the people. And we walked out the gate.
Okay. You guys know where you're going next?
Can we see the map?
Yep, pulling you over right now.
We are going down that way, I guess, or at least following the road. Well, following this river, I guess.
Does it extend past the squares?
Yes, your guide will tell you the river continues onward into a big swampy area called the Aldani Basin.
And again, the squares just represent what we don't know.
Yes, that's areas where this is not mapped.
Okay. And I assume we'll be able to see it once we explore it.
I have the ability to edit the map as you're exploring.
Okay. But once it gets to the swampy area, we're gonna have to go by foot.
You can try doing it. You don't know. You have a guide. The guide will tell you that you can try doing it on boats. There are channels, but they could be confused.
I'm gonna try testing my audio real quick. Somebody's saying that there's no audio on the stream. So I'm here, but I'm doing things.
Okay.
Seems to work fine for me.
You guys don't want to hear me clearing my nostrils.
That would make me wet.
That way, I guess.
Next time I'll do it unmuted.
We're all following this river, I guess.
Does it extend? I'm gonna lower my TV. I'm sure you guys can hear it.
What you watching?
I just have the Twilight Zone on in the background.
Ooh, classy.
Yeah. I've been watching Black Lightning on Netflix.
I don't know what that is.
I've been trying to watch the 3% on Netflix.
I know what that one is, but I haven't seen it yet.
Me and my wife really liked the first season. We thought it was really good. We just haven't gotten into the second season. We tried watching it last week and we fell asleep. We were so tired. Or was that this weekend? This weekend, I think. So we got to get back into it. My daughter's up and she's crying. She's upstairs with my wife. I just feel bad.
Yeah, go take care of your daughter real quick. Matt's not here yet.
Nah, she's upstairs with my wife. She's in the bedroom. I just feel bad. My wife's so tired, but that's not my problem right now. It's Tuesday night. It's game night. If she doesn't go to bed soon, though, I'll have to bring her down, and I might have to I'll just type out. I'll be able to play. I'll just have to type out for a bit.
No worries. Let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Matt can join in when he gets here. All right. Alrighty, so you guys are just going to continue on down the river. You have boats, right? Yeah. So, I guess we'll just start very simply with somebody, let's say BH, giving me a d20 roll.
You bet. 15.
Okay. Nothing goes. So the first half of the day, you're leaving Camp Vengeance. On the east side of the river, you do see some occasional undead shuffling around the edge of the river, but they shuffle back under the trees. To the right, you hear animal cries, but don't see anything. Who's got the second one? Theron, give me a d20 roll, please. All right. Second half of your day also goes uneventfully. Because you're on the river, you can go 2 hexes. Zoom in so I can see the fucking hexes. So you end up there. Thank you.
I like that there's a Camp Righteous marker above Camp Righteous on the map.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that. Okay, so you guys continue onward. Let me actually change out your party token. Make it a bit easier here.
Maybe so that you can see things over the unknown part of the map.
Yep. I got it.
No, I meant maybe that's why the names are duplicated, like how Camp Vengeance is higher than the hexes.
Could be.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick and call my wife. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm gonna make sure she's all right. If not, I'm gonna go get my daughter and bring her down.
All right.
I'm listening though.
Good luck.
Okay. So it's hard to get lost on the river, so you're not going to have to worry about that. You do see that the forest kind of ends here, and there's basically just like a big ass lake that this thing empties into. There's lots of little marshy islands about.
Did you say we've gotten to the end of the lake?
No,
You're at end of the forest.
End of the forest. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get up, and Darren's gonna look around just to see, or just to watch to make sure nothing attacks. Now that we're in the open.
Okay.
Other than that, just continue on, I guess.
Do we see any undead once we get to the kind of swampy, lakey area?
No.
Interesting.
But you've also only been here for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, I just... is this one of the areas where everything's kind of wet, or is there, like, paths of land out through the lake, so to speak?
It's not like there's paths of land. There are like floating mounds of vegetation that look like small islands, and then there are actual islands. So, like there's channels you can navigate through.
Okay.
But it's very like low swampy morass.
Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna do
All
our
right, I'm
best to
back.
continue southwestish.
Southwestish. Okay. Very good. You continue onward southwestish. Let's see here if anything happens interestingly. Die roll. Nope. All right. You manage to camp and rest up, and you don't have any issues going forward, so you can continue onward. By the way, as you exit the hills, as you exit the forest, rather, rising up above the forest to your west is a looks like a towering mesa, like a flat mountain, over to directly to your west.
Oop, I was muted. A what? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
A mesa.
plateau.
A plateau. Thank you. Better word.
Like fast, like very hastily rising, or
No, like it's a mesa. It's a plateau. It's a big fucking mountain in the middle of the forest. It's just sitting there.
so
You
we
can-
just see it. It's not
you
like
can
it's
see-
like it's not like speedily rising.
No,
out of
it's not. It's
nowhere.
not. It's not erupting out of the. It's
So-
not erupting out of the ground. It's just you can see. You left the forest, and you can see it rising above the forest canopy.
I'll point to it. Do I see it? Do I notice it? Or
Everybody
do we
sees
all-
it. It's
Okay.
massive.
everybody in the club getting tipsy? I'm gonna point to it and point it out to our guide and say, is that normal?
He says, "Yeah, that's that there used to be a little city-state. It was called Mbala. Went silent about 100 years ago. Nobody really knows what happened. There's lots of dangers out here in the forest. Could have been anything, really.
Mbala?
The whole city state got wiped out.
Yeah, it's apparently nobody's up there anymore.
Rain will ask, what were they known for? Were they like traders? Were they logging, mining?
Mbala was I believe it was trading. Let me just make sure. They were traders with the
You said it was 100 years ago they went to that?
about 100 years ago, yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, they had several different things they did. A lot of trading. Harvesting of clans. They called themselves the Kingdom of Umbala. They weren't really that powerful. It was just a small local polity. But there were people there, and there aren't anymore.
Interesting.
Just for clarification, Theron, we still have those temporary hit points, right? We get them every day.
Yeah. I just wake up a little bit earlier, summon my first spirit, take another short rest, and we're good to go.
How many is it again?
7.
7
Right now.
Okay. Thanks. I just want to make sure. And are we still doing the just to keep track of rations? Should we take away 1 ration, or are we getting good berries today?
Yeah, 1. Well, I didn't announce it last night, but the way I've been doing is I've been doing at least 1 spell slot for good berries every day. And I don't think we used any all day. So I'll say I had at least 1, so 10 good berries for the day.
All right, so we don't need to take away rations, but we need to take away 1 insect repellent ration.
Yes.
Just throwing that out there for everybody.
Done.
That reminds
make
me
sure
to
Yeah,
announce
that's
I'm doing 2.
We're at like 33.
I think we're at 32.
Oh, for insect repellent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 4. I have 60 of them, so I'm at 54. But I'll do it to 3. Why don't we be in the middle and say 3?
We're the best at resource tracking, guys.
Yeah, let's say 3.
I mean, Brett, I've been keeping track. I'm at 32 out of 40, or a day's worth.
All right, so 2,
Cool.
whatever. I have 60 of them, so
I've been keeping track as well, and I was at 33, but then I think I need to subtract for the day that we just ended.
Yeah.
Cool.
let's make a habit of saying it every day. You know what I mean? Out loud, so that we all
Word.
word up. And I've only used 2 days of rations because we've been using the good berries except for 2 days.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
If Mandrill will say, taking Rain's hint in chat that if we have time later on, maybe we'll come back and investigate Mbala. But as of right now, we need to stay on course for our mission.
All right. Very good. Then Karen's turn. Give me a D20 roll, please.
Okay.
All right. First half of the day goes uneventfully. Pat, give me a D20 roll, please.
Here we go. Here's the mess up the perfect days. There
Yep.
we go.
There we go.
I can't take you anywhere nice.
Mm.
I can't even take you to a fucking jungle full of zombies.
Has anybody ever played a Vengeance Paladin? I was reading somewhere that I have to pick a a natural enemy, but I didn't see. I don't think I completed it, but I don't have to worry about it right now. But once we level, I think we do. I do. I don't.
No, I played Oath of the Ancients for my paladin.
I'll figure it out in the meantime.
I almost rolled on the wrong chart because you guys are in a different thing now. One moment. What's everybody's passive perception, real quick?
Mine's a 10.
13.
15.
Okay. Anybody who's over 12 thinks for a moment, oh, those are some really big logs. And then you see, oh, wait, those are big fucking crocodiles as they try and jump in your boat and get you.
Oh.
2 of them, to be precise.
Large
Excuse me.
crocodiles.
Yep. Crocodilios. You know what? Let's see. Crocodiles are not that high CR, right?
I don't know.
That's why I'm pulling Cobalt Fight Club real quick to check.
Whoever started a fire in the boat's an idiot.
All right.
I'm not metagaming.
Hello.
Matt, you are super quiet this week. Is he quiet for anybody else?
Am I quiet?
Yeah.
That was better.
You can raise the volume.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's just normally I have him turned down, but I had
Yeah.
adjusted that, and now he's super quiet.
I turned him up.
Okay.
I did get a new headset, so
No worries. I'm just making sure that it wasn't on my end before I deafen the stream by turning Matt up to 200%.
nope. New mic.
Do you guys have one boat or 2?
One.
One boat. Real quick. So what is in rations? Is
Let's
it
steal that
just
after
dried
fight.
meat?
Yeah.
It depends.
Okay.
Down
You
here,
could pick.
rations could be dried fruit and all kinds of other stuff.
That's important.
It's not.
It is very important.
That boat even
It's
has a
not.
shadow.
It is very important.
Okay, we're actually going to put that on the map later to make it less irritating for me.
You try talking to these crocodiles, bud. Have fun.
There we go. All right. So put yourselves on the boats wherever you want to be.
Somebody move our guide, whoever has control of him. Theron, I think that's you.
I mean, where are we making him row?
He doesn't row.
I like that idea.
He doesn't row. No, he doesn't row.
Karen, would you really be sitting on top of me?
No, but she wouldn't be rowing either. So somebody needs to get back there.
Well, the oars are right where you are, so.
Where is you have to sit back here. It's like this is how the seats work.
It doesn't.
I would be in a seat.
The front of the boat is. Oh, I thought I was in the. Where's the front of the boat?
This.
I thought this was the front of the boat.
Oh, this is one of those boats where you sit backwards to row.
No,
Could
the
be.
seats.
You guys.
The seats are
look,
here.
Matt.
Yeah.
None of the rest of us are fucking yachters from some Ivy fucking League university. Okay, we don't know how a boat works. The front of the boat is this way.
Huh.
For the purposes of the
Okay.
game, I might have it wrong, but I don't care.
Consult Google.
Actually, yeah, he's right. This is the seat where somebody who would be rowing would be. This would the front of the boat is where Rain is, but for the purposes of the game,
Fuck it.
I
No,
I
fuck
agree.
it. Fuck it.
We have the best arguments
I
in
agree.
D&D. Crocodiles are approaching right now, and we're gonna argue about who the fuck's
There.
rowing.
You fucking
The
happy?
stern, the mass.
I don't know.
Regardless, I'm gonna stay by the edge so I can fight one of these fucking crocodiles.
Karen wants to be not in the middle of the boat or towards the crocodiles. Not a fan of lizards or other scaly beasts.
As these things approach and start attacking the boat, Mandred yells aloud. That thing would look. Those teeth would look great on my armor. And he unsheaths his sword.
It's very interesting. Would you also like to maybe roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody hasn't rolled initiative.
I know that was a
You're
direct.
not-
That was
you're
a
not waiting.
royal you.
On just me,
Yes,
I'm gonna be last to go anyway.
I was waiting on the
boat to
collective
roll
view.
initiative.
What'd you say, BH? I missed you.
I said I was waiting on the boat to roll initiative.
All right.
Whoever
Guide up.
has healing abilities, just keep one prepped for me because I'm gonna need it, obviously.
I'm rowing.
Guide up first.
All right, Moose Reed's gonna walk over to the other side over here, and look at his stuff again. He's gonna cast a Hunter's Mark on this crocodile over here. And is it close to the boat already?
Yeah, it popped up
Coming
right
in.
next to the boat.
And then he's gonna skull bash it with his maul.
Okay. 15 is a hit. All right. Very good. First crocodile's up. Is this one here? It's going to swim over. Is that some sort of dashing ability?
No, but I'm about to hit it
No.
with that paddle.
All right. It's going to come over here. It's going to like burst out of the water and try and snap at Theron right there. Nope.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
I was singing that today for some reason.
Rain, it is your turn.
Rock the boat, baby, rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over.
I'm gonna stand up from my rowing position, draw my sword, and attempt not to flip this fucking boat while slashing at this thing with my greatsword.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
I will end my turn.
Theron.
All right, I'm gonna look at this one. This crocodile here and tell it that we mean it no harm. If he'll stay with us, we'll feed it and give it shelter for the day. And cast Animal Friendship.
Okay.
This primitive beast with a brain the size of a peanut.
They care about food.
Wisdom saving throw. He beats your save.
Really?
Yeah.
And by the way, he can understand me.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, his wisdom saving throw, he rolled an 18. I assume your save DC is less than an 18.
Yeah.
At level 3. Okay. Karen.
Karen is going to look at the one that Musharib hit, and then hit it with the old Eldritch Blast maneuver.
Okay. Nope.
Hold on, Karen.
All right, this was going to burst out of the thing. It didn't like Musharib hitting him, so he's going to go for Musharib. 16 to hit.
Yep, that hits him.
All right, it's going to be 3 damage, and he is grappled by the crocodile.
Oh, that's not good.
All right. Mandred.
Just now that he's grappled, I'm just gonna look at something really quick. Nope, not gonna do that. Never mind. How do I exit out of that? All right. I am going to. If I use Divine Smite, do I use it after or before?
Once you hit, you can say you use it. You don't have to say you use it until you make it
Okay.
hit an attack.
I'm gonna swing my longsword at him. 8 does not hit.
Does not hit.
While he's grappling somebody, do I have advantage on him or no?
No.
All right. Let me just see if I could do something as a bonus action real quick. Sorry for the delay. Action. Theron, were you hit with anything?
No.
You were
Musharib
not.
was, but he has 4 temporary HP left. But he is grappled by the crocodile.
Oh, he was. Never mind. Okay. Nope. I'm done.
All right. Where are we at then? Musharib's back again. So he's grappled. He can still make an attack if he wants to, or he can use his action to try and break the grapple, which is his. It'll be either athletics or acrobatics for him versus the crocodile's athletics.
Or it's a disadvantage attack.
Nope, no disadvantage on the attack. You can use his attack if you want to just attack.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack this thing and try and get it to break free. So he's going to skull bash him again.
Okay, well, breaking free would be the break grapple. This is just an attack. If you kill him,
Yeah,
you break free. But...
Yeah, he's just going to attack him.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right, so that plus Hunter's Mark.
All right. Let's see. You bloody him, but he's not unconscious.
Okay.
Not dead. All right. Other crocodile gets to go. Rain tried to hit him. Theron tried to hit him. Rain, 1 or 2?
2.
Nope. Your turn.
I hit him back. Oh yeah, 14 damage earlier. And that's my turn.
All right.
No rage, by the way, so just straight 8.
Okay. Thank you. I will trust that you have that all worked out. Theron.
All right. Thing is not listening for some reason, so I'm just going to hit it with a Thorn Whip.
Are you
For
pulling
1
it
damage.
into the boat?
No, it says you can choose to move it, but you don't have to. Let's see, if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet. And 0 is you don't have to actually pull it.
Okay. Now, that is a ranged spell attack, so you have disadvantage because it's within range of you. However, the 13 is still more than its AC, so you still hit. Just be aware of that in the future.
It's a melee spell attack.
Is it a melee spell attack?
Yeah, it's one of the weird ones.
Okay. I thought that I would have figured that had been a ranged. Never mind. Ignore me. So it was Theron. So Karen, it's you.
Karen is going to double check the spell book and make sure she read it properly, and then try to Eldritch Blast again.
All right, Eldritch Blast does hit. Which one are you shooting?
The one that was just Thorn Whipped.
Okay. Very good. Burn a little hole in its leathery hide. Other crocodile is going to try and pull Musharib out of the boat and into the water. He can give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
This will go great. I got faith in you.
Yeah. He's just got.
So just strength. It's just strength or dex then, whichever is better.
All right. Well, they're both the same, so we'll go with that. We'll go with strength. Oh, come on.
Musharib disappears under the murky water.
Oh shit.
Does this mean we don't need to complete his quest?
He's not dead yet.
You're terrible.
Oh, shit.
All right. Mandrid.
All right, seeing him get pulled under, fuck. I want to go after him, but I want my companion's help. So before I jump in after him, I'm going to run over. I'm going to swing my sword at this crocodile.
Okay.
I'm going to add... how hurt is he? How bad did he look?
He's not bloodied yet. Now you did crit,
Okay.
so you'll get to, if you smite, you'll double your smite dice as well. Or you'll add one more smite die.
You want to just add that. So it's a
Just
2d8.
roll.
I could add...
One more d8.
You could just add that 5 then. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that works. So what's that? 15. All right, yep. So the power of your god blows his crocodile's head apart. Just explodes in meaty chunks all over you, Rain, and Mandrid.
But I wanted some of his head.
There's plenty in the boats.
All right, I pull the rest of his carcass on the boat, and then I tell my group that Musharib just got pulled off the boat. I quickly, now that there's no danger, I mean, we could act, or are we still under the turn order?
Oh, we're still in turn order.
All right, so I say...
Until Musharib's either dead or rescued,
okay.
you're in initiative.
Oh, all right. Someone needs to go down there, or we all need to try to save him. So what are we going to do? At the end of my turn, can I pull out rope?
You can interact with one action, so you can either save the carcass or pull out some rope.
I pull out... I save the carcass, fuck him. No,
Okay.
I pull out rope.
Okay, Mandrid pulled out some rope. Musharib can either attack at disadvantage or try and break the grapple at disadvantage because he's underwater and being drowned, and he doesn't like that very much.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try and break the grapple.
Okay, athletics or strength or dexterity at disadvantage. All right, you do successfully break that grapple.
Then I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to move back or swim back up to the boat.
Okay, well you're swimming to. You can't climb into the boat, but he breaks the surface and he is like holding onto the side of the boat.
All right.
All right. That was Mushrib. So rain.
I don't know why I just measured that, but I will move to Hirish and attempt to help Musharib up into the boat.
Okay. Athletics check.
I'll go there.
Cat, you're in the way. God damn it, Cat. Plus, you're standing on a book that's like half hanging off the desk. You're gonna fall.
Film it. Get the YouTube likes.
All right, you are able to pull Musharib up into the boat. And the crocodile, annoyed that he lost his dinner. He's an animal. He's stupid. He swims away. All right. I did not kill you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, you managed. You did not let me kill your guide, which is my whole plan for that encounter.
Do I see? Do I see any? Do I see any of the carcass of the other crocodile?
Yeah, like when his skull exploded, there's pieces of his jaw on the boat with you.
All right, I'm gonna take his job, pull off some crocodile teeth, and carve some holes and affix it with leather to my armor.
Okay.
I would look at everybody else. Do we want to try and catch the rest? Or well, is the rest of the body floating?
Yeah, it's kind of floating there, like belly up.
All right. Do you want to take it and cook it? We could use some extra rations.
Raina's never had crocodile.
That's a good idea.
Is it
I
edible?
take my rope out and I hand it to Theron.
I'm just going to throw him with the thing and bring it over to us.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, you can pull it up on the boat. Yeah, Musharib will be like, oh yeah, crocodiles are good eating.
I'm sure Musharib will be happy to eat this crocodile.
Dibs on the tail. Dibs on part of the tail.
Are you making new boots?
You can. I like my boots.
Rain reckons he'll be spending the next rest cleaning the boat.
All right. Very good. Let's see here. And that was Mandra that rolled that number that for the second encounter, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want you to do while you're navigating the swamp, whoever's got the best survival, roll a survival check with advantage because you have your guide helping you to see if you manage to find like the proper channel through the swamp.
All
I
right.
have
Give me a
0,
second.
So
I have a 2.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a problem. You are easily able to find the passage as you head upwards. Excuse me.
Yeah, we're not lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so now, again, not yet. So let's go back to the other screen. God damn it, Cat. All right.
Ken,
Hmm.
did you see my chat message before?
In Discord or in Roll20?
In Roll20. I doubt that encounter brought us up 100 XP each, but you did say at the end of last session that if we were to level, you would let us possibly level in the middle of the session since we're so close.
Yes,
Just saying.
that is true.
I know.
I know. But that session, that was a 200 XP encounter. You're not quite there.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna move you 2 more hexes here. Get to the right layer.
Should have killed the other crocodile.
I gave you XP for both the crocodiles.
I'm just teasing Pat.
I know. Ken always does that because we finished the encounter, so he gave it to us. I know how Ken operates. He's a fair and just DM.
All right, so you guys can move up those 2 hexes. Burn a salve for yourselves.
I can no longer control the token.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's a new token there. I apologize. I gotta give it control to you guys.
Yeah, I know we had a guy for that. I'm just letting you know.
I think it was me. I can do it.
I just gave you control of the new token.
2, right?
Yep, so right there. All right. What Mushari will tell you guys is that There is at some point you're going to have to give up the river. He thinks that the best place to do it would be when you are even with. Let's see where you guys at. Cat. Once you get a little beyond this spear, can you guys see what I'm pointing?
Yep.
Okay. Once you get to like beyond here, you could cut out to the west. You could take. There's a river that does like come up this way, but then you still have to like kind of go across the mountains over here. So he would think it's probably best to take the lake as far south as you can, and then cut across from there.
Cut across from where?
From you land the boat on this side of the lake, and then you just cut across the jungle, past the mountains.
Oh, because we're going to Harakamar?
Right.
Over here?
Right.
Gotcha. Okay. So how much further does he think it goes?
He thinks this lake, you'll probably be on the lake for another 3 to 5 days. No, but probably 3 or 5 days. Probably 3 or 4 days before you start cutting across the jungle.
If we can.
If you can.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for another animal-themed dungeon.
I have to see what this one ends up doing.
As long as it's not the water dungeon.
Water levels always suck.
I'm up for 19 separate trips into an Earth temple.
19.
We did about 7, so I think that was before your time, BH, right?
Nope.
No, Hunter's with us.
That's where Sai got his wicked face scar. I got
that's
hit
right.
in the face with a fucking pick.
The way he said that just made me chuckle. So are we camping for the night?
I assume so.
All right, I got first watch. Dibs.
Okay. Well, as you guys are setting up camp, Rain, you're trying to clear out some underbrush, and a giant fucking python jumps out at you.
No, he's Snake.
What the fuck?
Well, you got hit.
Yep. You take 15 damage. You
shit.
are restrained as the snake coils around you, and we all need to roll initiative. We'll just do it on the screen.
I have no token for which to roll the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, I say 1 second. Let me bump it over here then.
And this motherfucker's going first.
I wish Roll20 would remember where you were zoomed out on each independent map, because I zoom out on this one and we go back to the overland and I have to zoom in.
And Rain gonna die.
That's okay.
15.
We're about to get on the land and I will need to play my scout character.
Yeah, 6, baby. Watch out, motherfucker.
Right. Remember, you had temporary HP.
How many is of them?
7.
You had 7.
That's what I thought.
All right. Theron.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back to where I was.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action to summon another spirit totem, a bear spirit. So he should have advantage on, well, he should get 7 more temporary HP and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And For my turn, I'm going to tell this snake that it doesn't want the cat. We have a nice giant crocodile carcass he could have if he would let our friend go and join us. And I'm going to cast Animal Friendship again.
Okay.
2 spells?
One's not a spell.
Oh, okay, all right. Gotcha. Not trying to be a jerk face.
All right. The question is, are they both actions, or is Spirit Totem a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay, very good. So yeah, so you definitely get Animal Friendship. I'll give me a Persuasion check with advantage to try and convince him to let Rain go, because it's already got Rain.
And what is the bonus from the Spirit Totem?
Strength.
Strength. He has advantage on strength checks. All right. Okay. The snake will, in fact, uncoil from Rain and sit there waiting for its alligator carcass.
All right, I'll tell him to. Let's go to my other friends and say, where do we leave the animal carcass?
I'll go get it. It's in the boat, so I'll walk over to the boat, or do I have to wait until my turn?
We'll say if you're just going to give it, if you actually give it to it, you can walk over and toss it to it. It'll swallow down whole and slither off into the underbrush.
I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna get about this close to it, and then I'm gonna look back to the Theron.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, just drop it for him.
I'm gonna drop it right here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell the snake that there's the animal carcass there.
I'm gonna take a step back.
All right. Yep. The snake will coil up and swallow it down and slither on off.
Well, I'm glad that worked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Theron, and I'm gonna say I was really looking forward. I'm gonna angrily say I was looking forward to adding that snake's. Is my voice cutting out?
Nope, you're good.
No.
I'm gonna say I was really looking forward to adding that snake's hide to my armor. However, the way that you handled that encounter, it impressed me. Yet again, you've impressed me, and I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and walk back to the boat.
I'm just glad we didn't lose our friend over there.
Exactly.
Rain is much less bitter about having the crocodile carcass making the boat so nasty now.
Well, I was hoping it would stick around, but I guess this would work. This works too. At least it's not going to try and kill us.
Rain
I guess we have
recommends
to
we
eat
do clean the boat, though, so that we stop attracting.
Yeah.
I guess we have to eat these stupid rations again tonight. I'm getting sick of those good berries. No offense.
I
Is there-
understand.
Is there something we can hunt around here? And he looks at Theron.
There is a large snake.
I'm going to point in the direction, or Theron's going to point in the direction of the snake. I mean, we could go back after that.
No, thank you.
I'm not sure what there's plenty of things in the jungle you can eat. There's just also a lot of stuff in the jungle that'll eat you. Better to have rations.
All right.
I like this jungle.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Now, do we have the XP?
Oh my
It's
God.
actually. Oh, hold on.
I'm sorry, I'm being a jerk. We need 500. Well, minus 300.
How much do you need total? That's from the start of the day.
100 each from the start of the game.
Correct.
100 each from the start of the game. All right. And there's 5 of you because you got to split it with the guide. And okay, so yeah, you got the 650 split 5 ways is 150 each. So yes, you can all get 150 XP. You can all level yourselves up.
Yeah.
So we add 150. That's 950. And does anybody need time?
I know what I'm doing.
I'm leveled already, but anybody need 5?
I need just like 2 or 3 minutes. I know what I'm doing, but I need to actually do
Okay,
it.
let's take
Cool.
a 5-minute break.
Thanks, Ken. Sorry to be a naggy Nelly.
It's all right. I'll be right back.
All
He
right.
missed me.
Yeah, he did. You two are so
Yeah, he
cute.
did.
Man, And I was hoping we get a pet snake for the next day.
Rain has
I get
cautious
it.
optimism when it comes to Pet Snake.
Well,
I really feel like Oath of Vengeance. I read somewhere that I have. It's kind of like what's the ranger that has
Favorite enemy.
a favorite enemy. Yeah, that there's like a favorite enemy. Does Oath of Vengeance Paladin have to pick a? Oh no, I'm reading something that says no.
I'm gonna run to the mailbox real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm timing you. Theron, you there? I got some pretty cool channel divinities. Want to see? Or are you
Sure.
busy?
I'm just
got-
copy pasting.
I got Abjure Enemy, which makes one person I can see within 60 feet make a wisdom saving throw, or they're frightened, and undead have disadvantage. Fiends and undead have disadvantage. And then Vow of Enmity, which gives me, I pick one person, obviously a boss, or a big baddie. I get advantage on attack rolls against that person for 1 minute until it's down or it falls unconscious. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Now,
And
if you only get,
it's a bonus action.
oh, that is good. Now,
Yeah.
is it once per long rest or is it once per short rest or something like that?
Oh, Vow of Enmity. They're both. It's channel divinity, so it's one per long rest.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but it doesn't count as my spells or anything. And then I have Bane and Hunter's Mark are always prepared as spells now.
Okay, yeah, Hunter's Mark is really good.
Yeah. I actually don't know how it works. Can you explain it to me?
It's just like Hex.
I don't know Hex either, man. You're familiar with them, I'm not.
I think that's just for every attack you hit something with, it does another extra d6.
All right, cool. Let me see. All right, choose a creature you can see within range. Mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 whenever you hit, and you have advantage on wisdom perception or wisdom survival checks that you make to find it. If it drops to 0 before it ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark it to a new creature. All right, so that's cool.
It's good if you have long drawn out fights.
So it lasts an hour. So for 1 hour, essentially, once I cast this, I can keep moving it to other creatures, right?
I believe so.
Even if, like, let's say we're in a dungeon somewhere, I can keep even if a fight's over and 5 minutes later, I can move it on to somebody else. I remember you or somebody else doing that.
Yeah, I did that on my Warlock. I think you can do that with Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark, I think if you hit something with it, you can sense where it is. I don't know the range on it.
And then for prepared spells for a paladin, I think I get another spell slot. Let me see. Not prepared spells, spell slots. Let me see. Paladin. I hope I get another spell slot. I need it. Yes, spell slot. I'm on prepare spells. How many do I get? It is, let's see. Ken, are you there?
Indeed.
Ken, are you back?
Yep.
Just trying to figure something out here. You prepare the list of paladin spells that are available. You choose a number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down. So my charisma mod is 3. My paladin level is 3.
Okay. So it's 4 because it's 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, and round down is 1. So you get 4 paladin
You know what
spells.
stinks? You know what stinks about that is that at level 1 I have 4. At level 2, 4. At level 3, 4.
Yeah,
you're
not a
you're a quarter-
spellcaster.
You're a quartercaster.
Yeah, that stinks it. At level 5, then I finally will have.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll finally have. Wait, no, because at level 5. Oh, let me see. At
Now,
level
at 4,
4.
if you boost your charisma at level 4, then you can get another spell slot.
Well, let's say I didn't, and I was level. It would be 5 anyway. I would have 5 anyway, and then if I boosted it, then it would be more, right?
Yeah, because if you boost your charisma up to 16, then or up to 18 rather, then you would get it's your charisma modifier, which would then be 4 plus half your paladin level, which would be 2. So you'd have 6 spells.
Yeah.
So at level 4, you're gonna get another spell slot. You could get another spell slot at 4. So you could get as many as 2 more.
Not spell slots, but prepared
spells.
spells.
Prepared
Yeah.
spells. But as a paladin, you're not casting spells. You're smiting things. If
Yeah.
you're using your spell slots for spells, you're doing it wrong.
Except for, I mean, there are some spells that I'm gonna want to cast. Like, let me look at my spell slots. There are some that I'm gonna want to cast. I don't want to just be a smiter. I know I'd be doing it wrong, but
No, that's fine. You can't be upset. It's always fun to play classes outside the way they're designed, but you
Yeah.
can't be upset when the class doesn't support that because it's designed to be played a certain way.
yeah. Like Shield of Faith, I mean, when we're fighting something, I'm going to be casting. We're fighting something really big and bad. That's not a caster. That's, can beat the crap out of me. I'm going to be casting Shield of Faith. And Compelled Duel, I like to save, people's lives. I now have Bane as an oath spell and Hunter's Mark as an oath spell. I know it's kind of a waste for Hunter's Mark, but I may want to try it out. And some of these, I mean, I don't know if it's going to last forever, but the way that it's set up right now, with the way that the campaign is set up right now, I know it's going to change, or it may change soon, where we have like maybe 1 or 2 max encounters a day, and then we get a rest because we go back. It might be fun to try out some spells. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you do you, man.
Can I ask you, Hunter's Mark? I remember when Tyler used to use Hex, and I know he's using Hunter's Mark now. If I use Hunter's Mark, let's say, and I cast it on something that goes down, it lasts for up to an hour. So can I use another?
You can move it. As long as you maintain concentration, you can move it to another target.
Okay, cool. Like, even if it's like another encounter, but it hasn't been an hour.
As long as within an hour.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm going to go refill my drink, and then we'll get started again.
Perfect.
I'm done whenever, so.
Y'all cool with me being past the Ancestral Guardian?
What's that?
The Barbarian.
Sure. Whatever that means.
It's
Yeah, why not?
tank build.
Do it.
I mean, I don't care. Sounds good to me.
While you're raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes a target of your spectral warriors, which hinder its attacks. Until the start of your next turn, the target has disadvantage on any attack roll that is not against you, and that target creature has resistance to any damage dealt by its attacks. So it has disadvantage to attack anybody but me, and even if it does hit them, half damage.
I like it.
Now, you just have to keep me alive.
What's everybody's HP at?
32.
How's yours 32?
Because I'm a barbarian?
Yeah, but
Barbarians
Wow.
at D12.
Yeah, I get
Oh.
9 HP a level.
Yeah, but you're only level 3.
I get max XP at first level.
Oh. Then maybe I'm missing something? Could I be missing something?
How much
I'm at
HP do you have?
31, but I just rolled a 9.
Yeah, but for a paladin, that makes sense.
Hello again.
Yeah, because I'm at 24.
Yeah, I'm at 24 as well.
Theron, does anything change with the temp HP at this level?
It goes up by 1, so it'll be at 8.
8. Oh, and you guys don't know it in character, but I get to fly now, motherfuckers.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, I just gotta change something really quick, sorry. Lay on hands is 5 per level. Is that it? What is it? Oh, shit. Yes, 15. I really hope I don't die because I'm really starting to like this character now. Healing Hands is 3. That's really fucking useless. Healing Hands is an Azamar. You get 1 HP per level.
It'll bring up, but it let you bring people up as a if they're
Yeah.
unconscious. All right, so we're all good to go.
Yes. Did we take a rest, or are we planning to take a rest?
You can complete your long rest.
All right, I am going to use my last spell slot of the night to make some good berries and just tell everybody to keep watch out because I'm out of spells. And then I'm going to do, if we make it through the long rest, I'm going to do my daily morning ritual, waking up early, bear spirit, and we'd be good to go.
Actually, so I'm not gonna take. I'm gonna tell everybody I'll take the last watch, and I'm gonna go off and pray to my God. Between our camp. Well, off in seclusion, but somewhere safe, like not off by myself.
All right. Did we lose somebody on the call?
I don't think so.
Somebody joined and left.
Oh, it's probably my buddy Chris. I didn't hear him join. All right. So yeah, we could definitely go ahead and get going. What's going on?
Oh, and I'm now immune to disease.
Must be nice.
And I'm immune to, I'm resistant to necrotic and radiant damage.
All right. So we continue onward. Don't remember who did the last roll. I think it was Pat. So BH, give me a D20 roll, please.
You betcha, boss. I really need to put that on a macro so I can stop having to type it out.
All right. First half of the day, you continue onward through the river. It's not through the lake. It's not a problem. Theron, give me a D20 roll, please.
Well,
All right. Second half of the day also goes uneventfully. You do a little bit of fishing, you catch some sun, you're just cruising down the river. Whoever's doing the survival checks, give me a survival check at advantage to make sure you don't get lost amongst the reeds.
Why are we in
Alright.
the ocean?
Hmm?
Why are we in the ocean over here?
You're not in the ocean.
That's the old marker.
Uh,
I don't have.
Hmm?
How do I have control of both of them?
Because everybody has control of both of them.
Oh, okay.
I don't care who controls it. You have control of your tokens. All right. So yeah, you are able to continue onward. The to there. So you can go ahead and move yourself up 2 more hexes there.
or down.
Forward. And what you see in the distance, something very interesting. Hanging above the
You guys are killing me with this party token.
Stop moving it. Okay.
hanging above the edge of the lake to the east looks like a gigantic stone heart. How the fuck did you guys break this token thing so badly?
This is what we
Gigantic
got.
stone heart.
Gigantic stone heart.
Like the entire rock is heart shaped.
Yes, and not like a Valentine's heart, like a human heart.
Oh,
Can I again point it out to what's his face and ask him what in the God's name is that?
The
as
humans
soon
call
as
it.
he starts to speak up, Rain's gonna speak over him and goes, "Hey, we found the heart of the jungle."
Oh God.
Karen
hold
will
it.
chuckle at Rain's joke.
All of a sudden, you realize there's a hole in your boat.
Uh-oh, this is going to turn into a big ordeal.
Seriously?
You keep making those fucking puns, yes, but currently no. Your guide will tell you that the humans call that the heart of Ubtao. Ubtao, if you don't remember, I don't know if it's come up or not yet, is
The
the
human guy.
right. He was the god of the humans of Chult, who abandoned here. Supposedly, you can go there and receive wisdom from Ubtao.
I don't know why, but I think that it's a good idea that we make a detour and go there. I have a feeling it's a good idea that we go there.
Karen's
I
all
think
about
so.
receiving wisdom.
I think so too. And I'm just going to be on the watch as we go closer to it.
We have to get there by foot, he asks the god.
No, it should be hanging. It hangs on the edge of the lake, so you can paddle over there. You'll just need to get out to walk up to it. He doesn't know how you plan on getting up there. It's 100 feet in the air. You can tell that just from
100 feet?
Yeah.
All right. Mandrid is just going to say, I'll take care of it. And
Because I can fly now.
he doesn't, no one else knows that, but trust me, I if anybody else, protests or questions him, he'll just say, trust me, I can take care of it. And if no one else is opposed, I think we should check it out.
I think that'd be all right. It's up on a cliff, right? So I could climb.
No, it's hovering in the air.
Hovering in the air. Okay.
He'll ask, Mandrid will also ask, do you know anybody who has been there? Or do you know anything else about it?
No, that's Heart of Undead Country. Nobody goes over there anymore.
So it's
Ooh.
dangerous?
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe we should rethink. What do you guys think? Should we chance it?
Oh, we're already
yeah.
close.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, what are we here for, right?
Exactly. Let's go for it.
All right. So you guys are detouring over there. I do need to put a macro on here for the D20.
I have a feeling at the end of the session, everyone's going to be like, oh, you had a feeling, huh?
We got the level 3 and you had to fucking ruin it.
Hey, everyone! I just want to point out, everyone was like, "Yeah, it sounds like a good idea."
Sounds like a good idea.
Can we point out all the other things that sounded like good ideas?
Can we point out that Karen is perfectly okay with everyone, including her, dying?
That's a little creepy.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
that's the
will-
entire point.
All right. Night passes uneventfully. You are able to push onward across the lake.
All right. So same deal. I'm gonna make another set. Well, I'm gonna make 2 sets of good berries now.
Okay.
So check extra slots.
Oh,
Gotcha.
we didn't take. I didn't. At least I didn't. The repellent.
Good
Gotta
man.
say these things out loud, man, or I'll forget.
That's pretty good. I forgot last time, so we should be at 30, right?
No, 1,
31.
51, 31, whatever it is. I have 51.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I apologize. You'll have about a day and a half worth of boat ride to get over there. You will then also have about a day or 2 of across country walking to get to the heart. It's near the edge of the lake, but it's a little bit off. It's in a swamp, but it's off. It's not on the lake itself.
I'm still up for it if you guys are.
I mean, it's only a day and a half of zombies, so sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm
fuck it.
completely committed now.
We haven't cleared the map or moved the token, but we are committed. Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever.
Very good. Karen, in the morning, why don't you give me a D20 roll, please?
Well,
As you wish.
if it's morning time, we need to remove another repellent.
Another repellent. Yep. All right. First half of the day goes uneventfully. And then Mandrid, give me a D20 roll, please.
Oh, fuck. You guys are going to hate me after this.
I think 16, you're still safe. Well, really, I guess should be wanting to have a couple encounters. That's how you level up. Oh, no, actually, 16 is the number you want to hit. Never mind. I lied.
Is the number we want to hit?
16 is the number that triggered an encounter. All right. So, those of you with a decent path of perception, you're going by a little. You're being followed by what looks like a gigantic fucking lobster.
What?
I'm gonna look at it. Can I tell anything about what it is?
When you look at it, it notices it sees you and it kind of ducks under the water. And then on the other side, a couple more pop up and like roar and looks like they're trying to scare you. Like, and they're pretty scary. And there's and there's a hole in your boat for real.
For real?
Yep.
How far are we from the shore?
About a half a day.
Are you serious?
Yep.
When you say
Come on, Ken. Are you being serious?
gigantic, how gigantic? Like dog lobster? Like cow lobster?
I'm going to talk to these things and say, we mean you no harm.
No,
Leave
stop
us
with that.
alone.
Stop. Is there really a hole in the boat?
You were stressing him out, man.
Is it because of these puns, or is there really a hole in the boat?
It's the fun.
It's both.
No, I'm not playing anymore. Not until somebody tells me what's really going on here.
It's the fun.
It's the puns causing me to the puns have poked a hole in reality. It's directly in the base of your boat.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's our
stand on the edge of
punishment.
the boat. After he starts trying to make friends with them, I'm gonna clang my shield and my sword together constantly and start screaming at them at the top of my lungs, trying to scare them away.
I mean,
All
do
right.
they respond at all?
Yeah, they'll shout at you in common. That's really loud and unnecessary. We just want you to get out of our territory.
I'll yell back. No, I'm in charge now. I'll yell back. We're not here to invade, and we're not here to cause you harm. stop following us. Do not
It's
threaten
creepy.
us. It's creepy, and we will not harm you if you stop following us. And we'll be out of your territory in a matter of hours. I don't know where their territory is, but
this is our territory. This lake is our territory. This is named after us. We are the Aldani.
I'm sorry that we trespass in your territory. We're seeking wisdom at the heart of Ubatu. We'll be out of your claws in a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before we're out of here. We do not want to fight, and this is not a fight that you want to pick.
Does Mushrib know anything about that group?
He has no idea. He's very confused. He's got his skull bash hammer at the ready. He's just like, do we smash? I hear lobsters are good eating. So they'll look at each other and they'll say, "You no hurt Aldani. Aldani do not hurt you," and they will splash away and swim away.
All right, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be sleeping with with one eye open tonight.
You're getting pretty good at this negotiating.
Well, if they come back, I haven't had a crab for quite a while, and I'm gonna put my sword back in my sheath and get back on the other end of the boat.
All right. Very good. Who did that D20 roll? That was Pat. All
Yeah.
right.
I kind of wanted to intimidate them because that's the only thing I'm good for, but it didn't work. Sorry to jump in there, Theron. I just wanted to intimidate them, but
I was just trying to see if they were beasts or if they were something else.
yeah, it seemed like they were intelligent after a while. I was kind of hoping they weren't, and I could just scare them away. But
Yep, they are not beasts. They are. So there is a backstory to them. It's not terribly important, but you might find it out somewhere along the line. You never know. So yeah, you continue onward. So give me a survival check. Whoever's doing the survival checks with advantage.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. All right, so yeah, you get 2 more phase there, and that's the edge of the lake right there. So you'll have to, at that point, start going across land. However, it's not forested; it's open territory, so you can move 2 hexes without a problem.
Sweet.
Where am I fucking? Gross. All right. So, you guys make camp there on the shore.
I feel like the thing is stuck on a square grid, not a hex grid.
I have no problem with it. So, either you guys can choose someone to control the party token, or I can control it for you because you're a bunch of children who can't make up your own minds.
No, like it's stuck to a grid, but the grid is square, not hex.
But it's not, because I have no problem doing it. See? That was on it. Snaps the grid for me every time.
Nope.
Yeah, it just hates you. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it.
Okay.
yeah, it won't snap for me either.
It's weird. Where's the other group?
But I want to know why. I like.
Works for me.
Oh, you're the person then. Thanks for
Okay.
volunteering.
Yep. So Matt, you get to control the party token. Congratulations.
Great. You just let Karen steer.
Well,
That's
she ever took
really
her
good.
face out of that fucking book.
Alright.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
So So we're just moving southeast towards heart of Ubtao.
Yes. So we'll burn off another set of incense, or salve, rather.
All right.
Okie dokie.
And 30 good berries.
All right. And then I need Rain to give me a D20 roll. Okay. First half of the day goes uneventfully.
Oh, can I ask you a
Okay.
question, Ken?
Hmm.
Since I'm immune to all disease, would I be immune to this disease?
Yes.
I don't need to take the incense anymore then, do I?
Nope. You'll just be covered in painful bug bites.
All right. I'll continuously use it then. But if it came down to it, I don't need to worry about catching the med monkey disease.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. And then Theron, D20 roll, please.
Ooh.
All right. Second half of the day goes uneventfully. You're able to move 2 more hexes. All right. The heart of Tau hovers about 5 miles in front of you as the night falls.
So, how are we going to get up there?
Madrid's gonna pop his head up and say, "Don't worry about it. My God has showed me a way. I'll be able to get up there with ease. I'd rather not talk about it right now, but when the time comes, I'll reveal to you. It'll become clear."
But is it just you?
I could probably bring one other person with me. If you guys keep asking me about it,
Nope.
No, you can. You keep asking me about it there, and you keep probing.
Hey now.
Just say yes.
No.
Okay.
See anything about probing?
Do you keep asking me about it?
Yes.
No?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Fine. Yes.
I
You keep asking if I keep asking about it?
All right, never mind.
Go
If you
for it.
stop asking me, then I leave it alone.
Okay. In the meantime, the conversation's broken up by somebody rolling me a D10. Let's say Karen. Karen, roll me a D10, so it's your fault. I'm going to recommend you roll low, by the way. Rolling low would be good.
Then we need Varys to roll.
I just rolled a 2.
Matt?
Matt, are you with us?
Yep. Yeah.
Are you falling asleep on us, Matt?
Nope. I was just reading about racism.
Okay.
Okay. Roll me a D4.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is it D&D racism?
No, it's like weird racism.
As opposed to the perfectly normal racism.
Well,
Hey, I like my racism nice and wholesome, okay?
it's true. That wholesome racism is the best kind. Huh. Well, that thing's fucking ugly.
The fuck is that thing?
It looks like an ogre, but also looks like a zombie. It might be an ogre zombie.
I'm surprisingly not fond of ogre zombies.
How far away is that thing?
It's going to burst out of there. Does anybody have like a sense that it's active all the time for undead?
I do not.
I think no. I have to use mine. I think. Hold on. Let me double check. Nope. Yep. Got to use it as an action.
Okay. So we're gonna say they burst out about 40 feet away from you guys. All right.
Are they charging us or?
Oh yeah, they're definitely shuffling in your direction. They want to eat your brains.
Are they?
So this would be really-
Shuffling or running?
Yeah. What's
They
the
move at-
speed?
They move at 30 feet speed.
Alright. Nominal pace.
Yes. So let us go ahead and roll initiative. That zombie rolled a -1 as initiative.
Stay
It's
classy.
my favorite
zombie.
initiative for zombies.
Jesus, I rolled a 2 and a 1 on those fucking initiatives.
That's my highest so far. Ken, would you be opposed to me fucking dropping my intelligence and fucking picking up decks? Because I don't know why.
You have 3 sessions to change your character. So yes.
Alright. Can I do it at the end of this session so I don't have to do everything in the middle?
If you really want to, sure.
Alright. Yeah, I don't need to be smart. I don't know why I have 3 stats that are at 10 just so I wasn't at anything negative, and I should have at least, something. My dex should be a +1.
All right. So, first is Rain. Rain, you are first.
Rain would like to draw his sword and charge a zombie.
Okay. Charge away. Charge away. You can charge away.
We'll go there.
Stay out late. All right.
Oh, I rage.
Okay.
So +2.
+2. All right. Sword hacks away at the undead flesh. Mandrid.
Oh wow, I need to go second.
Ken, were you here when I described my Ancestral Guardian ability?
Don't think so.
Okay, the first thing that I hit each turn while raging has disadvantage on attacks against people that are not me, and they have resistance if it hits.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. I'm up.
Yep.
All right. Let me get off of that. They both look about the same.
Yeah, they both look about the same.
I also am gonna. Well, my weapons are already out. I'm gonna run over to this one. I am going to slice at it with my longsword. That misses. I assume.
7 does miss, yes.
All right, let me just see something. And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. Very good. Theron.
All right. I'm not sure why my buddy's just charged in there, but I'm going to use my bonus action to cast
I wouldn't.
Flaming Sphere
Okay.
because
What else would we do?
these are giant undead ogres.
What?
I'm going to
What
cast
were we
Flaming
gonna do?
Sphere,
Fly away.
but I'm going to cast it over here towards
Okay.
this one, and then I'm going to use my action to produce flame.
Next time, I'll run in the opposite direction. I'll let you deal with them. Let them
Oh, no, that's
trample
fine.
you without your armor on.
Thank you.
So does
You're
Flaming
welcome.
Sphere stay up, or how does that work?
Yeah.
Let me link it.
I-
Oh, I'm sorry. It's an action. So never mind. No produce flame.
Okay. Dexterity
You move it
save.
as a bonus action.
You can bash it, but as long as it stays there, it'll take extra damage.
Right. All right. So it's going to take the half damage. Ew. All right, Mushreep.
All right, Mushreep saw the rest of us charge in, so he's going to go over here and take this one down. So, bonus action Hunter's Mark and Skull Bash.
All right. That's a hit. This fucking thing's got all the marks on it. Karen.
Just because she can, Karen's gonna add a nice hex to that guy,
Okay.
I picked the popular zombie.
and then she's going to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
That's a hit.
Karen,
That's a hit.
nice.
It's a hit. They're zombies. They're not. They're just shuffling zombies. They're not hard to hit.
They also come with a free sword in their boob.
In case you lose yours.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Here we go.
All right. So zombies get to go, and they're going to just bash on people. First one's going to bash on Mandrid. Mandrid, what's your AC?
20.
All right, does not hit because of your shield. And that's a crit fail. All right. Rain.
I will attempt to hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Nope.
Mandrid.
Nobody gave me
Yeah,
any
this-
bonuses, right? Of all 17 things on this guy, there's no bonuses.
No.
Got it.
No, only bad things to him.
These guys have an AC of 8. How do you guys keep... Oh, okay. So,
We roll
Okay.
sevens.
Because we're just that good.
Magic.
all right. Yep. So... Oh, and a smite. Excellent.
Divine Smite.
Another 13.
And he's undead. So
Yep.
you add that 8,
Yep.
please.
I already did. All right. So, Paladin, his sword glows and he brings it down upon the zombie and just right through. Theron.
All right, so this one should take another. I'm gonna link the spell again.
2d6, I think, right?
Yes, 2d6.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to bash it into him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna change it to attack because roll 20.
All right. And then roll me the
So-
2d6 as well.
Just gonna roll it twice
Okay.
because it's both 2d6, and produce flame on it. Wow, rolling high.
All right.
You're doing great.
16, 17. All right. Musharif.
What if
Yeah,
I bash
Mishri?
the ogre into the sphere? Does that work the same way?
No. And Musharif's turn.
Managed to miss. No. Hey, hey, you try and talk flavor too. So I'm just kind of curious why you run straight towards the, giant ogres.
Because there's only 2 people who can run towards the giants. So
That's true.
that's what we
Just
do.
Good
We have
run.
we have 2 melees, and that's what the melees are supposed to do.
Ladies,
Good run.
ladies, you're both pretty.
That's what we're supposed to do.
All right.
Not wait for you to cast your spells.
All right. Karen.
All right. Well done, Karen. And she'll remember to roll her hex damage this time.
Okay. And 8 does hit. And X is 20. Jesus. All right.
That was max damage. Nice.
Good job.
I'm so glad I rolled an 8 and not a 7.
What are you trying to say?
The worst part is it's +6.
No, the worst part is have a motherfucker that rolled a 0 and a -1 talk to you about your 7s.
It's true.
All right. Ogre Zombie is going to try and smack around Mandrid. Nope. Off the shield. And this guy's got 2 people there. He's not smart enough to know he's cursed or anything because he's a stupid zombie. So, Rain, 1 or 2?
2.
All right. Not that bad. Musharib takes 7 damage.
Disadvantage?
Okay.
With disadvantage, yeah.
Musharib has resistance to that then, and takes half.
Okay. So he takes 3 damage.
Okay, 3 damage to temporary HP.
All right. So Rain.
Well, I can do exactly one thing because I'm a barbarian, so...
You do that barbarian
yeah,
thing.
Fucked it up. Good. Good job, Rain.
Lordy, lordy.
All right, Mandrid.
I'm going to do my paladin thing. All right. I'm going to add a little divine flavor to it.
All right, so 14, 20 damage.
This is a big boy.
The big boy. I believe you have bloodied him, though. Yes, you did bloody him with that. And Theron.
All right. Once again, Flaming Sphere twice. I'm going to use bonus action to bash it into. And I'm going to produce flame. For another 1.
But you hit him.
That's true.
Wait, why twice?
Because he didn't move out of the 5.
Yeah.
Let me link the thing again.
He's starting his turn in within 5 feet of the sphere, so he takes the damage. He's being bashed with it as a bonus action. That gives him damage. And he's casting Produce Flame as well. Flaming Sphere is a really powerful spell if the thing's too stupid to move, which the zombie is.
There's some really interesting combinations on it, especially on like battlefield control wizards.
See, the last campaign that I was in, well, it was a long time ago. I used Flaming Spear a lot too, and then DM didn't let us use it like that. But I guess he was using it wrong. I was about to say that's not how you use it, but now I'm thinking about it, and my thoughts on Flaming Spear was wrong. So
Learn something every day.
yes, sir.
All right, Musharib. This thing looks like it's on his last legs.
All right, he's going to bash it with it. Or he's going to skull bash it with his maul. Hopefully that hits.
It does hit. All right, so 13s did save. 14s save. All right. You smash it, and it's like some of its body falls apart, but it's still coming for you.
Okay.
All right. And Karen.
All right. Karen will attempt to finish that guy off with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, 11.
So 15.
And that's necrotic damage, right?
The 4
Hex?
is. The 11
Okay.
is force. Yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter for the zombie. Okay. He still gets a save. Okay, he stays up.
Stop making your save, asshole.
Rain, 1 or 2?
2. I didn't hit him this turn, so he doesn't have disadvantage.
Okay. In that case, Musharib is going to take 15 damage.
Ouch.
Sorry, guys.
How much HP does he have?
30, but so he's down to 20 because of temporary HP.
How many players is that?
Everybody within the area, or
Oh.
everybody that I choose within the area. Pretty
Like
good.
no limitation? Could be like 40 people.
Let me link it again, because I'm not all that familiar with Shipper.
Oh, I figured it's at least like 4, but
Bless you.
It's each creature of your choice in the aura when the spirit appears. And I only have to take a 4-hour short or a long rest, so I've got time. Okay.
it doesn't even say. So it could be like 100 people if you could fit them in a 60-foot. Well, they can't fit 100 people, but whatever.
Get some bunk beds.
Yeah.
All right. So zombie, other zombie. Man, did I try and hit you yet?
You tried to hit me twice. Yeah. Oh, you mean this round?
This
No.
round.
No.
Okay. All right, missed you again. Alrighty. Rain.
Finish him.
Give it the old college try. 12.
There you go.
+2.
All right, so 13. So 18's the save. Made it.
What the shit, zombie? Go away.
Zombie.
zombie.
You gotta do a shitload of damage to him.
Mandarin.
This guy isn't on his last leg. He just bloodied, right?
Yep.
And then what is the rule for these guys? It has to do how much damage over?
It's when they get down to below 0, they have to make a save equal to the amount of damage that is dealt to them plus 5 as a con save.
So I kind of just want to get him to 0, and then I want to use smite, right? Instead of using this smite now. But he's healing unless he's hit with radiant damage, right?
He's not healing. It's just if the damage dealt is radiant, he doesn't get a chance to regenerate.
Oh. So I still need to hit him with some sort of radiant so he doesn't regenerate. I should have fucking.
No, he doesn't regenerate. He never regenerates. But when he gets to 0, when you knock him below 0, unless it's a radiant or fire damage, it saves. It doesn't bring him. It saves.
It has the chance to save.
But isn't that fire hitting the other guy?
Yes, but it did not bring him below 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
My sword was the one that did that.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even mean to click that, but that's what I was going to do anyway. So there you go.
Okay.
I missed him.
Yep, does not hit. All right.
Yeah.
Theron.
All right, so flaming sphere damage.
Okay, yeah, he's dead now.
All right. Okay. Plus the thing falls. I'm going to direct my flaming sphere this way, and it's not going to be able to make it. So it should be able to get about here, or here, however you want to do it.
Okay, but
And
measure that wherever.
I can't move it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to use produce flame on the other one.
Okay.
And too many windows.
The sphere can move 20 feet, right?
30 feet, I think. Let me double check.
Okay, so it can't get all the way. Either way, you can't get to
I can move up to 30 feet.
Okay. Very good. Musharib.
All right, Sharib can only run 25 feet, so he's going to dash over here and move the hunter's mark to this thing. And that's his turn.
Okay. And Karen.
All right. Karen will move Hex over. But then we'll switch it up and use Sacred Flame.
All right. 14 deck saves, deck of shit. Nope. All right. Ogre Zombie gets to hit somebody. Let's see. Mandrid, 1 or 2?
1.
Does that count as hitting it with an attack for saving roll things for hex purposes? I'm not sure.
No.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Is it a
All right. He made a save, so it's not an attack. He's not making an attack roll. Until I check on that, I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count.
Totally
16,
fair.
16 damage, Mandra, as the Morningstar finally connects through your shield.
What did he roll?
20.
I don't believe it.
Great.
He's going to roll it eventually. He had to roll with 2 people.
You said 16?
16. And that's not even max damage for him.
Damn.
Rain.
Oh, I gotta roll. Hold on. I gotta roll my.
Concentration.
Yes. What is it again? Fuck.
It's either 10 or half the total damage, so it's 10 for you.
I just roll a Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to use my feline agility to move double speed, get behind the zombie, and then I'm going to use reckless attack to give myself advantage on this attack. Because I totally need advantage to hit something with 8 AC. +2.
All right, that is it. +2. All right, I saw more of it. Slowly but surely, you're wearing this thing down. Mandrid, you've got a headache now. All right, what we got there? 10, 15, 22. That's one more hit point than I had, and it's radiant damage, so it goes down.
Anything on this guy?
I mean, there's the rotting pieces of an ogre.
Anything? Any clothing? Anything?
I mean, there's
Jewelry.
disgusting jewelry. No, there's disgusting rotting rags.
A coin in his pocket. Something.
He's got a
He doesn't have
loincloth.
pockets.
You can check
Yeah,
under that.
Come on, I need something to affix to my armor.
He's got a massive cock ring.
You could wear
I'm
it as
gonna-
a necklace.
I'm gonna chop off his cock and take the ring off and affix it to my armor.
I love this fucking game.
You are a strange fan.
Who, me?
Karen will agree.
Andrew here.
Oh, okay.
And then
Karen will agree.
I'm gonna lay on hands, heal myself for. Why am I not opening up my? For 8 damage. No, 8 damage. Yes.
All right.
We're all terrible people.
Yep. All right. So that was.
Oh, wait a second.
Hmm?
Am I confusing because I'm playing in another campaign now too? Didn't we get armor?
Nope.
Or was that a different? No,
Different campaign.
Yep.
All right, Mushri has been hurt, so I'm going to hand him about 10 good berries.
I could heal him, or you want to save it? You want to save the good berries for rations, or do we not need it?
Well, I mean, I've got 30 of them since we didn't find anything yesterday.
Do we need it for rations though? Because I have plenty of.
They expire after 24 hours, so he may as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, use them. We're gonna take a rest though, right? Because
Yep.
Yeah, either way, we're going to get the resource we use back. So just use the
okay.
good berries.
If we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and summon another bear spirit, gives everybody some temporary HP while we rest. And I guess while we're resting, I'm going to ask, so how do we actually intend to get up there to this heart up there? I guess we could ask for his blessing here.
Yeah, you're still a couple miles away. You can see it hovering much closer. It's kind of disconcerting having this massive stone heart, 100 feet up in the air.
We
Yeah,
don't
look- I-
see anything below it yet, right? Like there's not a temple or a ziggurat or...
Nothing you can see. What it does look like, it looks like it's just like a chunk of rock that just happens to be shaped like a heart. What looks like the arteries and the veins almost looks like a tree with tree roots coming out the bottom. But that's all you can see.
So we're about to take a long rest, right?
I assume so.
All right, so I'm gonna say I can only do this once per day, and considering we're going down for a rest, we're gonna have to do it quick because it doesn't last very long. But apparently, my God, and it was revealed to me not long before I met you all that I'm not human, but I am Azamar, and I'm gonna take off whatever tunic I have over my armor, and my eyes flash and wings sprout from angelic wings. I think they're actually like an apparition wing.
You should do the Tyrael wings.
Arterial wings, yep. Not arterial. What is it? What was the word you just used?
Tyrael, like
Tyrael from Diablo.
Like Diablo.
I don't know what you're saying.
Tyrell. Hang on, I'll link in Discord.
I just hit divine sense.
You uncultured swine.
No, so my eyes glimmer and incorporeal. That's what I meant to say. My eyes hurt.
Incorporeal.
No. Incorporeal. It's not. The R is not after the P. Not directly after. All right, so wings sprout from my back.
Okay.
So I show you guys my wings. I start flying around a little bit clumsily. And as I'm doing so, I say, I've never done this before. This is the first time. It's good that I'm practicing now because I've never done this before. I was told after I gained a bit of experience and after I proved myself on this mission a bit that I would be able to do so. So I was told that it won't last very long, maybe a minute or so. So I'm not sure what we're going to uncover at the heart. But if each of us has to travel up, if it's not something that just one of us can go grab, I can take us all up there in turn, but we'd have to be quick about it. Or I can go up there with a rope or something, is what I was thinking. And we can all climb up once I get the rope up there. But we can talk about that or think about that on the, tonight or on the way. But at least we have a way up there now. And, I slowly glide down to the, I fly for the full minute, getting my bearings and getting a hang of it. And then
Okay.
And then I say, Theron, are you able to shift into an that can fly?
I'm not able to right now, but is this a new development? Is there a reason why we couldn't have done this back when we were getting the our alchemy jug?
Well, as I just said, I was told by my god and my angelic guide that as I just said 14 seconds ago, that I'd have to prove myself on this mission a bit. So it's something that just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, 17.9 seconds ago.
Reyna's not a fan of climbing 100 feet up a rope, but also not a fan of trying to sit on your back while you flap your wings.
Well, I would carry you up. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. Let's figure out what we have to do. We don't know if all of us have to go up there or maybe just one of us and carry something back down. We don't know what we have to do yet, so we can assess when we get there and see what's needed.
So be it.
And then we can plan accordingly. I say we get there and figure it out. And
All right, well then, long rest it up. I'll take first watch.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Rest of the night goes uneventfully. I already rolled for it. So,
Good, 30 good berries, normal, temporary HP.
cool. Alrighty. So, next morning, you guys wake up and you're able to get to the base of the floating heart. You look up at it. Let me pull back over to the...
I'm gonna add stuff to the journal real quick.
Alright. You do that.
Is there going to be a map for this or no? We just do it in
No.
theater of the mind.
Theater
Okay.
of the mind. Put it back over here.
I'm going to eat something, so I'm muting myself for a second.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright, so is everybody with us?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
A massive chunk of earth and rock torn from the earth drifts over the swampy forest about 100 feet above the ground. A petrified tree towers above the stone, with its stone roots protruding from the bottom. Beneath the shape of the rock and the branching tree limbs, it creates the impression of a gigantic stone heart hanging in the sky. The impression is only made more gruesome by the red liquid dripping from the roots. You see a cave mouth in the side of the slowly rotating heart, and a staircase winding from the cave up to the flattened top where the petrified tree stands. The staircase definitely is not natural. It was carved with tools into the rock.
Do I have any sense of what kind of tree this is?
Ancient and petrified.
Okay.
So
no.
quite large.
Do we know what the... You said there was like a red... Something red bleeding or something? Or maybe was that just in my mind? What was...
No.
There's a red liquid dripping from the roots.
Can we safely get to a space where the red liquid is reaching the ground?
Sure.
Can I attempt to identify it? Like, does it look like red water? Is it thick enough to be blood?
It's kind of thick, but it doesn't. It's hard to tell without, like, how are you going to examine?
Well, before I started investigating further, I was visual only.
You should touch it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks thicker than water, but it doesn't really look terribly like blood. You're not sure.
I'm going to ask Musharib if he knows what it is. Does it look like anything that he's seen?
He's never been over this way before. He's always been on the other side of the lake.
All right. I'm going to attempt to shape water. Does it actually shape? Or has it got some other stuff in it?
Nope, it shapes.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to touch it and see if it seems like just water.
Yeah, just seems like water. Like there's like red clay coming out of the rock, washed away by the water.
Huh. So it looks like it's just water.
Are you able to use that spell on blood?
Not with living things in it. So.
When you touch it, it's obviously just water. It's not blood.
No, I'm not able to use it on blood. So yeah, it appears it's just water. I'm not sure why it's red, but it's just water. I guess something in the soil up there.
Can we see anything up top?
The tree.
Well, Mandrid, why don't you do the thing with your god's wing and go up there?
If I do that, it only lasts for a minute, and then I won't be able to bring anybody else up with me. Like once I use it. So do we want to just bring everybody up? I could bring everybody up doing that. Or do you want me just to go investigate? Because then it's over.
You could.
I think that's a good idea to go look. I think that's a great idea, but I'm saying when I do that, then I can't use it again.
Rain has an interesting question. If it only
Yes.
lasts for a minute, once we're up there, then what?
We're gonna use a rope to climb down or slide down.
Yes, we have 50 feet rope. We could tie two sets of 50 feet of rope together, and hopefully be able to get down.
I mean, it totally worked at one time at Iron Slag.
And I could summon another one of the spirits to give us to help us out in our climb.
Works for me.
Do we want to? So I know the stairs lead up, but is there a platform up above?
No, but the top of the mound of earth looks like it's flat.
And so talking to the group, the last time we encountered something like this, obviously walking on the stairs without somebody on our back. I don't think this is the same thing, right? But there was something that had to be done, and the stairs there were dangerous. Do we think the stairs here are dangerous?
What do we know about Ubtao, Mandrid?
Ubtao was very fond of mazes. So supposedly, if you come across a maze, you can, if you trace it with your finger, you might get his blessing. He tells you.
Oh, right. I like the first statue we found.
Mm-hmm. And then supposedly he abandoned Chult a couple 100 years ago. He got tired of all the bickering.
Do you think you can make it up there, back down, and up again twice in less than a minute?
I can move. Let's see. I can move 30 feet around. So 30 feet. Yeah, definitely. I can move 30 feet in 6 seconds. So that's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm worried about if someone's standing up there, what happens if I drop somebody up there? What'll happen? You know what I mean? Meta for a second. If I drop one of you guys up there without having gone up there alone, without doing whatever needed to be done to get up there, if that's going to cause some sort of issue.
Well, the dungeon was only that way because the man had carried the crocodile on his back. I don't see why the Heart of Ubtao would have such crazy restrictions.
All right, so who wants to go first? And I think the plan should be I bring one person up, place them up on top, and then I'll wait for a second or two to make sure nothing happens to them, because if something starts going wrong, I can grab them and leave, so I don't abandon them, and then, you know what I mean?
I suppose Rain will go first.
All right, so before I sprout my wings, I'm going to put my arms around Rain and see how heavy he is, if I can carry him, if I can lift him up. A hug check, yeah. Like with my wings, am I gonna have to roll a check for this, Ken?
You're trying to carry him, so I'm going to make you make an athletics check.
Okay.
I will take off my backpack and all of the shit
Yeah.
I'm carrying and set that down.
I think
Okay.
we should do that. I think we should leave our stuff down here with the guide.
Musharib.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mershri, are you cool with that?
I would assume he is.
Can you play Musharib for a second? So
Oh,
it's not
sorry.
really
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mushri will do whatever you tell him to, as long as you're still on the path to eventually help him achieve his goal.
Yeah.
If you want to go explore a creepy fucking cave up in the sky, he'll stay down here with us.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. We'll leave our packs down here, so hopefully that'll help us with our checks, so we're not like completely, encumbered, and we're much lighter, and I assume just weapons and necessities.
Okay.
All right. So what am I rolling? Athletics.
Athletics. All right. Okay. Yep. You make it. DC was just 10. So you're able to. It's straining. It's difficult, but you're able to fly him up there.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast it as soon as I pick him up, and then I'll fly him up there. I'm gonna place him on the dirt mound. Does anything happen when I place him on the dirt mound?
You in front of the cave or at the very top?
At the top.
Very
Okay,
tough.
yep, nothing happens.
All right. I'm gonna go down. Who's next?
Karen will sign up, I guess.
All right. I'm
and
gonna
step forward.
grab Karen. Athletics again.
Athletics. A little bit harder this time because you're a little bit tired. You're fine.
All right. Same thing.
Cool. Real quick, Rain, what are you checking for?
I'm just trying to be alert for any weirdness since I am now on a floating heart in the sky that bleeds water.
Okay, I'll tell you what you hear in a second. You gonna pull up Mander, Theron as well?
Yep. Well, I dropped Karen off, and now I'm gonna grab. I come back down for Theron. Yep.
Okay, and one more athletics check. All right. Nope, that's good. It was 10, 12, 15 was going to be the goal, but he crit the second one, so he didn't get tired from the second one.
All right.
So,
Cool. And I had rope with me, so I just wanted to say that we have the rope. Just want to throw that out there. We remember, I said necessities as well.
okay.
Weapons is a necessity.
Yep. So, Rain, as you're waiting up there and kind of looking around, you hear some scratching coming from inside the tree. You think there might be some bats or birds or something nesting in there. The stairs are, again, definitely cut. They're not natural. They're not terribly worn. You do see what looks like some fairly recent footprints up here. Fairly small humanoid footprints.
Boots?
Boots, yes.
Rain will point out the boot prints to the group in a hushed whisper.
Yep. And then also, you can see... can't I find what I'm looking for?
I don't know, Ken.
Oh, neither do I. Oh. Hey, I'm going to show you a couple extra things you haven't seen yet on the map here.
Oh, because we're up so high.
Because you're up
Vantage
so high.
point.
Yep, vantage point, exactly.
Straight
Off to-
Assassin's Creed.
there looks to be some ruins over here.
Ruins.
Where?
Ruins.
Oh, sorry.
So over here are some ruins. And over here, it's very strange. It looks like the remains of a sail. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Where were the runes?
That
The square.
black dot to our right.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Never mind. Thank you.
There we go. And over here,
Mhm.
there is a, well, it looks like a sailing ship stuck in the tops of the trees.
That's weird.
How about that?
So do we think a storm dropped it off there, or somebody moved it there to build a tree fort?
How intact is it? I know it's
it
like a long way away, but like,
Yeah, it's a long way away. You're not able to tell.
does it still have masts and stuff?
Not that you can see.
I like the tree fort idea just because that makes me giggle. All right, so while we're all up here, what is at the top here?
Nothing. It's just a flat top with the hollowed out petrified tree rising up from the middle.
I'm gonna place my hand on the tree and say a prayer to Umtao.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the bats.
I mean, he's not banging on. He's just putting his hand on there. It's fine. It's middle of the day. They're sleeping. However, if you guys are talking up here, so you do hear somebody shout up from inside, and then the bats will come out. Trying to work up here. Do you mind if you're gonna talk? You at least come into the room.
And common?
Yes.
Interesting.
Karen will head over to the staircase.
It's a
and
female
look at
voice.
the-
Female voice, by the way.
Karen will look over towards that cave mouth in the heart.
Okay, that's down. You have to go down the stairs to get
Yeah,
to it.
it's like
Yeah.
down around.
Okay. I will head over to the top of the
Yeah.
staircase then.
I will start to head down the staircase with my sword drawn.
Okay.
I'll follow as well. I'm glad we just wasted time and my fucking wings. I'm gonna keep my wings out, even though whenever
Oh,
the minute's up, I guess.
it's been a minute.
Oh damn it! All right, I'll
So-
see you tomorrow, wings.
So yeah, you go down to the cave and you walk into the cave. What walking order are you guys going in?
Sure. She's not like at the cave mouth or anything.
She's not at the cave mouth.
Can
I want to
see,
be behind the barbarian.
What can I see in the cave before entering the cave?
It's dark in there. Do you have dark vision?
Jeez.
Yes.
The floor of the entrance slopes up slightly towards the inside of the heart. Water is streaming out. Like there's rivulets of water streaming out of it. The cave does look natural, unlike the stairs.
Interesting.
Shall we?
Yeah. right.
Well, the order would have been what? Rain, Karen, and then probably Darren. You or me? How would you have wanted to go? And me or you first? Darren, I can't hear you. You're not muted, but I still
Yeah, I
don't hear
see
you.
the light up, but no sound.
I was muted. Theron would not have really cared. If you wanted to go on ahead, he would have let you.
Alright, well, Rain enters the cave.
Okay.
Karen will follow behind Rain.
I'll go behind Karen. Marriage behind Karen, and then Theron taking the behind.
I guess I'm going last.
Very good. The cave is musty and dimly lit by daylight filtering down through the hollow, petrified tree trunk 20 feet above. A pool of dirty rainwater occupies the central 20 feet of the floor, between natural pillars formed by roots of the petrified tree. Three tall bookcases stand against the wall to the right of the cave entrance. A desk and several wooden crates stand against the left-hand wall. Opposite the entrance are two open doorways into smaller chambers, between them a large iron cage.
The cage is in this room, not...
In this room, yes.
Okay.
Is anyone in the cage?
Nope, empty cage.
Do we see anybody?
You see at the desk, sitting there with her foot tapping, is a small gnomish woman with long dark hair kind of draped over one eye.
One of them emo gnomes.
Does it look like anybody's been in the cage?
At the quick glance, you can't tell.
Okay.
Rain will say, yes, hello?
Says, yes. Who are you, and why are you up here disturbing my work? I have very important work to do.
We were informed that if you visited the heart of Uptao, you would be granted wisdom, so we had come to investigate. We did not think that there would be anyone up here.
Well, there is anyone. There's me. I'm one. My name is Nim. Who are you? Who are you exactly?
Rain is Rain. And these are his companions. And I will step a few steps further into the room so that the gaggle can gaggle.
Okay.
I will gaggle appropriately.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce myself as Theron.
All right. She goes, well, you're here. I don't know what kind of wisdom you're going to find, but there's lots of books with information that with all sorts of things about this bloody jungle. What are you looking for?
Manjid will step forward and introduce himself. I am Manjid Craven, a member of the armies of blah 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 blah. Well, we're curious about this heart. What causes it to stay afloat, and what kind of work are you doing here? And I'm trying to seem genuinely. The keyword is seem genuinely curious about the heart and about her work. Not trying to be prying. So you can make me roll a
Deception.
what role would it be?
Deception.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll smile and say, "Oh, my work is I'm studying undeath. It's a very interesting topic, don't you think? It's very, very, very interesting. Yes, I want to know all about it. And this is the place to be, of course, with all the undeath going on.
There is certainly lots of undeath going on.
Oh yes.
Do you know what's causing all the undeath?
She says, in this place, all the undeath here is caused by a man named Rasnisi. Nasty piece of work.
You know, my bad. You know, Rain believes we met Rasnisi. He has his symbol on his head. Triangle, I think, right?
Yes, the triangle. It was like, oh yes, well, you've met Rasnisi, or you met some of the undead that serve him?
Rain is not so sure.
Okay, well, Rasnisi is when he lost the last war, he went kind of crazy, and he became a Yuan Ti. Do you guys know what a Yuan Ti is?
Out of character, I'm assuming is the question.
No, in character, do your characters know?
Okay.
In character,
okay.
no.
Okay, she'll tell you, Yuan Ti are crazy snake cultists, and they do terrible rituals, which are quite fun, and they turn into like half snake, half human people, and that's what Rasnisi did. So
that does sound fun.
So you'd know him if you saw him.
Oh, okay. So I was basing it off of notes. I thought that the zombie was Rasnisi.
No.
So he's a minion of...
Right.
Editing notebook. Redact appropriately.
And what has he done to cause this undeath? What kind of spell has he cast?
Well, I mean, he was a necromancer of great power. That was he started the undeath, and now the undead just maintain themselves like zombies, make more zombies and skeletons. So that's just the nature of undeath. There's lots of magical power here. Just like this, the heart here. It's just an earth mode, just natural ambient magic that causes it to rise. Fascinating things.
I have a question for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get up here?
Oh, I can fly. This is minor magic. It's not hard magic.
Ah, that explains it.
But
do you know where Rasnisi is?
I believe he is an Omu. I do believe that is where the most likely place for him to be.
Where is that? Do we know where that is?
She will tell you that I've not found the exact location of the city yet. That's one of the things I'm trying to research. It is to the southwest.
Karen's just going to start spitting rapid fire questions like, so how much do you know about Rasnisi? Are his zombies more or less powerful than the rest of them? Like, how many have you seen? How much are their density? Like, just...
the Noma's going to look at you and go, "Oh, you're cute."
Oh my.
And she's going to come over and take your hand and sit you down next to her, put her legs up in your lap, and start answering all your questions. She doesn't have a ton of answers, but yeah, she quite likes you.
Magic's going to take a look around. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Karen's just going to smile happily and like listen attentively.
Rain is going to say to Theron, you know, of all the things that I thought we might find in a floating bleeding heart in the sky, I was not expecting a friend for Karen. It was certainly way down the list.
I'd have to agree.
I'm just going to take a look around the place and see if there's anything, noteworthy here, thing that stands out.
Okay. You can give me a perception check if you like.
Terribly gonna give you a perception check. If I can find my character sheet. And, oh wow, that's better than I'll ever roll perception ever again. So
Okay. So yeah, you're kind of looking around, and you see on the bookshelf. It looks like it's mostly books about Chult. It's got histories and some old ancient maps that look like probably a couple hundred years old at this point. There's like tablets with things written on it in a language you don't understand. So yeah, it's
nothing
just
useful.
nothing terribly useful to you unless you can learn how to speak Old Chultan all of a sudden.
No. Anything that might give me any clue or any insight into who this woman is or what else she might be doing here. And I'd just like to roll, if possible, an overall insight into anything she might have been telling us. Like, I believe her just because she's speaking so passionately about the undead and what's going on here. But can I...
Sure, you can do a insight check if you like. Would anybody else like to search for anything, look at it, or investigate anything?
I would. But first, I kind of like to ask her, what she could tell us about our main quest here, about what's going on with. Well, I'm going to tell her that we are searching for something that supposedly stops people, it prevents people from being resurrected, and seems to be killing those who have been resurrected. Does she know anything about that? She seems to be the most knowledgeable person we've met so far about undeath.
Oh, the death curse. Yeah. That's probably why I'm here too. I've heard about it. It's not something I've dealt with myself personally, but there's an artifact called the Soulmonger that's causing all that. It's very powerful, and I really like things that have to do with like death and undeath. It's really cool, and I'd like to see it and study it. And I think it's an Omu. That's why I think Rosnisi's there, because Rosnisi had died previously and was resurrected, so he's probably looking for it himself. If he's not more directly involved, I don't know.
Omu? Where is Omu?
She said she didn't know. She's looking.
Yep. No, she'll tell you that. It's like I said, it's to the southwest. It's somewhere. I think it's somewhere to the west of the Peaks of Flame.
Ah. So you think there might be a possibility that someone besides Rosnisi is using the Soulmonger? That it was used and affected him?
That's possible. Now, it could also be that he has something to do with himself. I haven't really been able to read of it. There's lots of dangerous things in this jungle. Even for me, I'm just a little gnome.
Yes, just.
Do you know anything? What do you know about this tree and the claims that? What do you know about the magic it might possess and gaining wisdom here?
She shrugs and says, I've gained knowledge from the books and the maps, but I've gained no wisdom. I don't put much stock in gods myself.
Oh, so you did not bring the books and maps here?
I've acquired a few of them and brought them here. There was already a small supply. There were some priests that come and go. I have not seen them recently.
Human?
Have you seen any evidence of a maze of any sort during your time here?
I've not seen any mazes, no.
What sort of priests come to this area?
She said, there's still priests to Ubtao who hope that he'll come back and return or some such nonsense. Humans are such silly creatures.
Yes, silly creatures, says the gnome in a flying heart in the sky.
Right?
Who wishes to study the zombies?
They're so interesting.
Karen will turn to Rain and nod her head as if, like, obviously zombies are the most interesting things in the world.
Rain shakes his head. Like,
Manager's going to turn to Rain and Theron, or whoever's closest, and say, we need to figure out how, what we can do about this place and how to see if we can use it to our advantage, or see what we can get out of this woman and be on our way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to Madrid and Rain and say, remind me again, what was the name of the place that we're going to search for our friend Musharib down below us?
Harakamar.
Harakamar. There wouldn't be any books on Harakamar here, would there?
Harakamar, that sounds dwarvish. Are you looking for something dwarvish? There's not a lot of dwarf stuff here. This is a human temple.
Well, it was worth a try. But yes, it is dwarvish.
Yeah, don't pay much attention to dwarves.
The priests that come and go, where do they come from?
She says the only city that I know of is Port Nyanzaru. I assume they come from there. Like I said, I haven't actually met them yet. They don't come very often. They're afraid of the undead, which I don't know why. I mean, they're all squishy, and they're squishy and they're curious and they're interesting, and I just love them.
Do they fly up here, or do they use magic to teleport here?
Oh, you mean the priests? I don't know. I've not met them. I just find their books.
Well, Rain is not well versed in the way of magic. He did not know if there was some sort of teleportation circle, or and he kind of shrugs and like starts to turn towards the bookshelves. Like, clearly I've walked myself into a conversation that I don't know what the fuck to do with. He will let Karen take point.
Karen's gonna speak up. So, hey, this might seem kind of sudden, but would you want to join me and look for the soulmonger?
She's gotten very handsy, by the way, this gnome, Karen. And she is gonna say, I don't want to join you. I have too much research to do. But if you can find the information and bring it back to me, or even bring me the soulmonger, that'd be great. I think we could study it together. It'd be a lot of fun.
Karen will blush slightly and smile.
We need to gain some benefit before we leave here. Mandrid's going to whisper to Theron.
Well, you found out where the soulmonger is going to be, an approximate location for it.
That's true.
Could I look through the books here and see if I see anything about any maps or more up-to-date maps than what we got? Anything that shows any other areas from I guess these open areas here? Anything that has anything listed?
She actually complains because she hasn't seen your map yet. She's like, I don't have an accurate map. That's the one thing I don't have. They don't have any maps of this place. It's very irritating.
Okay, and also I'm going to look through this thing. Does it have any information on other planes of existence, like maybe the Feywild?
Oh, that's interesting. Give me a perception check. You do find a book. It doesn't look like it's written from Troll. This looks like something brought from outside. Not of the Feywild though, but of the Abyss.
So I'm going to start looking through it. I guess I would start going through it, or going through it, see if I could find something about the Feywild, any way of getting back or there, and then just kind of put it back.
Okay. You can give me an investigation check if you like. Okay.
Can't find it.
Don't find anything interesting. Okay. The gnome Nim is far too interested in making out with Karen, and unless Karen's protesting, like they're really disgustingly making out in the corner right now.
So, what is
Karen's
the
about
cage
it.
for?
She's like, sometimes they bring up some of the undead to study them. There's so much interesting things you learn from the undead when you dissect them, especially if they're still like squirming when you do it. Oh, it's so much fun.
I'm just going to look at her and then look at Karen and then just say, I'm just going to turn around and start going through the books again.
Okay. Karen, give me a perception check if you like.
Okay.
Yeah, she's studying you just like she studies the end.
Okay. You can't tell why, because especially since like her hair is covering one eye, but her eyes are different.
Wait, like from each other?
Yes.
Oh. Like different colors or like significantly different?
It's dark in here. Her hair is covering her face. You can't really tell. Something's not matching, but it's on the. You can't like focus in. Plus, she's got her tongue in your mouth, so it's really kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm quite distracted.
Yeah.
Do we notice anything?
No,
Or is it just her eyes?
you're paying far more attention to the fact that they're disgusting than the fact that her eyes are.
Yeah, Rain makes a comment to Theron. Leave it to Karen who to find somebody that can make out while also describing dissecting dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to looking through these books.
Yeah, Karen won't say anything until like after the makeout session. She'd be like saying something as you walk out, like, "Oh, and her eyes," and like then she would probably like drop it and you would notice.
Mandarin's gonna go. So were there stairs leading up to the little cave entrance?
The stairs led from the top of the thing down to the cave entrance.
Okay, but the cave entrance was at the bottom.
It's like 2/3 of the way to the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, then what leads up to the cave? More stairs?
No, there's nothing. It's hovering. It's like there's the bottom of the heart. The cave
Okay.
is situated like 2/3 up, and then the stairs going up to the top.
Okay.
It's 100 feet up in the air. There's not connected to the ground in any way.
Man's gonna go back up to the tree and take a look up there and see if there's anything at the top of the tree.
Okay. Some of the bats are coming back to sit down inside.
Okay. They gonna attack me or anything? Or?
No, there's bats.
Okay. Do I notice anything at the top of the tree?
It's just an ancient stone tree.
Okay. There's nothing that I think might give me wisdom.
Give me a perception check.
It's not gonna be good. Definitely not gonna beat that 15. Nope.
No, you don't see anything.
So we do see the bats, right?
You see the bats. There's bats.
I'm going to go up to the bats and ask the bats if, or what do the priests that come here come to when they come to this area?
Oh, they tell you that they sometimes humans just appear inside, and they wake them up and they don't like it, but they don't like they come and they go, but they don't know where they come and go from.
Where is Theron asking? I'm gonna come back inside.
It's just wherever the bats would be.
Yeah, there's some outside, there's some inside. You can like shout in the tree, or you can go outside and shout down the tree, or not shout but talk.
Is Theron still talking? Are you still talking to the bats? Do I see him talking to bats?
If you want.
I'm gonna tell you to ask them about her. Like, ask them about this woman.
I'm going to ask. Okay, I'll ask the bats about the short gnome that's been here.
Okay.
Have they noticed anything strange? Well, anything. That's something that the bats would understand. What do you want me to ask them?
I don't know. Now that I asked you to do it, I don't know. What is she doing here? Like, what does she do here?
Yeah, how long is the short gnome human thing been here?
That's when I have a sense of time. You kind of get the sense that it's been a while.
Has asked them. Have they seen her with anybody else here?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the bats if the short human has talked to any other things that come up here.
They tell you the only other things that she brings up here are the undead. Yeah, the only thing that she's brought up is the undead. That's all she comes and goes. They don't know how, and she and sometimes she brings the undead in.
All right, that's all I got for them.
Well, then in that case, I'm going to take a few good berries and tell the bats that thank you for the information and leave them a few good berries here. How many bats are there? It's like 2 or 3, or is there a bunch?
There's a flock of bats.
And then I'll break out a ration and pick out the fruits and leave it for them.
Okay.
I'll give one of my rations as well and do the same. Like I'll give it to Theron to do that for, to leave it with him to do that for them as well.
Gotcha.
So I guess we can't find anywhere where this thing where anything leads or anything. So I guess I'd go back into that. Well, look at Mandrid and say, well, I guess the information that we've got from, that Ubtao House is all the books in here. I'm not sure what else he could have. I guess the puzzle is getting up here.
I can't.
Likely.
There was something about tracing, wasn't there?
If you can find a maze, like a maze you do with a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they're carved into things, and you trace it. You might get a boon from Ubtao.
We didn't see one, did we?
You did not see one.
Well, why don't we check the tree again? Maybe there's something in the tree. Why don't we find paper and some sort of writing utensil and see if we can find one in the tree?
It's a good idea.
The maze isn't on Nim's skin, is it? Because if not, Karen is unlikely to find it.
Maybe it's on the eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back in and try not to look at the two.
Both of them are like 3/4 naked at this point.
All right. Well, let's leave.
Yeah.
Let's leave her to it, and then let's go to the tree.
Matt, if at any point you want to give me a performance check, you're more than happy to.
Oh yeah.
He's
We'll
more
see
than
how
happy
Karen
to.
does.
Not more than welcome, more than happy.
Pretty average.
All right. Yeah, you guys have you can go up there and give me while they were having their fun, you can give me investigation check. One person do it with advantage since you're all.
Somebody else do it.
Whoever's got the best. Whoever's got the best in investigation.
Got a +1.
So you're the best.
Brain? Yeah, you're the best. We'll assist.
So
Good,
16.
good fucking job.
Okay. Yes, you do find a.
Yes.
You do find a thing. Now you have to give me a intelligence check to trace it properly without screwing up.
Not me. Not me.
I mean, I'm a barbarian, but
That's probably going to be Karen, I'm guessing.
I think Karen's exploring something else right now. So
she's got their own maze to worry about.
Also,
Well.
Karen has tenant, so she's not a huge help.
So,
either.
Theron, it's up to you. We'll assist, but it's up to you.
I'm not sure how you can assist, but let's try that. All right, come
I'll
on,
hold
don't
the
fail me now.
paper.
Roll 20.
7.
It failed me.
No, not investigation. No, not investigation. You're going to do intelligence.
I mean, investigation is an intelligence
Yeah,
roll,
but just do it. Oh, Jesus.
No, yeah.
It got even worse.
you
Yeah,
found
I
the
was gonna
maze.
I'll
We
rip
did
it
find
from
the
your
maze.
hands. I'll rip it from your hands and I'll try it. That's not how you do it. This is how you do it. I'll try it. Just an intelligence roll.
Yes.
Sorry,
11.
maybe I should have asked the bats.
Okay. So first off, let's see if anything bad happens if you fail. I don't remember.
You get electrocuted. Every time you fail, you get electrocuted slightly harder.
Not
Might
only will
be.
you die, it will hurt the whole fucking time you are dying.
Like one of those psych tests. Nope, wrong.
Like from what do you call it? Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
The
the psychic test.
the psychic test, and the guy gets really frustrated.
Good reference. The only thing I had going was Memento.
I know I saw that, but I don't remember
Okay.
anything from it.
You gain the
Fantastic.
ability to cast the spell Find the Path as an action with no components required.
Me or everybody?
Whoever successfully tracked it, so Pat.
Oh, fuck. I didn't want that. I wanted somebody else to have that.
But you can find the
Fine.
path.
Let's find the path.
I don't know.
Is there a way you can...
All right, I'm looking it up now.
I can look it up, I just didn't know if there was a way to link stuff from the compendium into the chat.
There is. I don't remember how to do it.
Spell allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specified
got
fixed
it.
location.
I typed it into chat.
Cool.
Except for the T.
Well,
There you go.
Just once, or can we do it multiple times?
Once.
Oh,
You can't just keep redoing the same path every time. It works once.
All right, I'm gonna put it into my what level spell is that? 6. I'm gonna put it into my spell book so that I know we have it. I will. I'll tell everybody that I felt the boon and what I feel that it does, and that we have it, and that we know, that we can do it in the future. Now, can I ask you a question? What happens if my character dies? Does that magically pass on to somebody else?
No.
No. Keep me alive, guys, because I have 2 of these boons now. And one of them's useless to me now. Well, mostly useless. The fucking vitality boon. I mean, I can use die 1, but to cure the poison or disease that I'm immune to.
yeah, I mean... Are
The
you
hit die
immune to
actually-
poison, or are you just immune to disease?
I'm immune to disease, but the hit die actually works out really well because I can use if I use my action to dodge, which I'll rarely ever use unless I'm going to die, right? I can use a bonus action to is my bonus action? I don't know. I can use my hit die to heal myself, and with vitality, I get the full amount of my hit die back. So essentially, I can heal myself for my full hit die when I dodge in combat. So it's pretty good.
My favorite part is it's a location that you are familiar with, so it does jack shit for us going through the jungle for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, we can't find the Mystery City. We can't even find Harak Hamar. Like,
It's good for getting back to town. We need more bug repellent crap.
that's true.
Oh, it'll come in handy then. At some point, it'll come in handy.
yeah, it'll come in handy when we're on our 3rd characters and really need it.
Well, 3rd characters, we're not going to actually have it.
That was the point.
Are we playing past 1 tonight? Or
I was actually just going to, as soon as you guys were done the conversation, I was going to say that I think this is a good place to stop for the night. We can pick it up next week. Why don't you guys all take another 500 XP?
Hooray!
Wasn't a lot of combat, but some good roleplay.
1450.
Ooh, that's kind of close. You should just let us level.
Also, no. Also,
Also, no.
if you guys were interested, Nim rolled a 19 on her performance check.
Oh my.
Oh, rocked your
Yeah, I had a
world,
great
Karen.
time.
Now that we're leaving, can you tell us what was up with her eye, or no?
You're not leaving yet. We'll pick it up. We'll pick it up here tomorrow. Next week.
Oh, ish.
Well, I'm
All
excited.
right.
And I wasn't
Right.
even fingered in a floating skyrock.
Can you please write that down? Can you please write that down? Oh, I'm excited, and I wasn't even fingered in the floating. What'd you say? Skyrock.
See, this is why we have a quotes channel.
Oh my god, that was great.
All right. Well, I'm gonna feed the cats and head to bed.
I think you
Yeah.
should. I
Night,
don't think you could end it on a better note than that. Night, gentlemen.
Good night.
I got it.
Night.